YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully, everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so I'm very excited, Smell Good family, for today's video, doing an unboxing of a house that I discovered this year, or it discovered me this year. Shout out to my friends over at Parfumeur, and I've just been so satisfied and amazed at my experiences from this house. Now this is not a newer house. They have been out for a little while now, but this is the year that I have had the chance to experience them. I've experienced 004, 902, 601, just great experiences thus far. So they are at it again, but releasing a brand new line for the upcoming fall and winter seasons here. And the line is the I think it's called the Les Extraits line, and they are, like what I said, they are releasing 4 new fragrances from the house that are all extrait de parfums. All right, so mail call for me today. I gotta thank my friends over at Parfumeur for thinking of me and sending this one my way. Still in the packaging, we're going to be smelling 502 Iris Cartagena. Iris Cartagena. I'm super excited. I'm a huge fan of Iris, and I saw the notes, so it's leading me down, I guess, the thought process of this is going to be something for the cooler months, for the fall, for the winter, and I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and bust this open. I've never smelled this before. I don't know what's going on here. I do have my expectations, and I guess I have them from other previous Iris experiences in my past, but again, Iris is one of my favorite notes. So let's get the box, and their boxes are pretty standard, very simplistic, but some nice details and some differences here. So here it is. This is the box. Fragrance 502 from Parfumeur from their Les Extraits line, extrait de parfum concentration. So let's see what we have to offer. I think all of the previous ones, the whole thing slides out. All right, so this slides off here, and then it gets to a all white box, so kind of double packaging here, and not much to see here. You got the Parfumeur. It's blown. Here we go. It's blown out a bit. All white box, gold accents, Parfumeur, and then we have the bottle. Wow. So the bottle sits in an all black bottle. Different type of packaging here. I know it's kind of clash with my studio light, but let's go ahead, and maybe I should have did this before, because I remember my previous experience with this house. It took me a while to get the fragrance out of here that is so they're in there good. I'll tell you what, it got here safe, it got here sound, so I appreciate that. So out we go. I promise you I'm in the gym. I promise you I am in the gym. All right, so bottle is just like all of my other Parfumeur experiences, but here we go. From the house of Parfumeur, we have Iris Cartagena 502. So there it is, up close, blacked out bottle, white label, black and gold accents. Very nice, classy bottle. I'm super excited to see, and I like the design. I like the different approach to this different line from the house, but I'm excited to see what this is all about. So the cap snaps into place. I think the other ones kind of go snug on, but you can hold the cap. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can hold the cap hold the bottle from the cap. We ain't in focus, are we? Okay, there we go. All right, so taking the cap off, first impressions. I'm super excited. Let's see what we get. All right, so in the air with atomizer, pressurized atomizer in the air. Ooh, man, come on. In the air. Oh God, this smells so smooth, so refined. I'm getting this not chocolate, but really rich cacao and iris push in the air. It smells super Smooth. Okay, let's see what we get. I don't got nothing on my hand here or on the inside of my arm. Let's see what we get here. So one spray, that's all I'm gonna do. I think that's all I need. One spray on the inside of my arm. Golly, this smells of like super duper good, great quality here. So let's see what we get, man. Jeez. Okay. Oh my God, this is like a very dark fragrance. This is very dark. So the iris in here comes off slightly makeup-y with some earthy textures like combined. It's like you're getting the best of both worlds from the iris, like, or yeah, like earthy and makeup baggy matchup in here. And there's this beautiful, rich and healthy cacao, this almost powdery chocolate, and well, powdery iris, powdery chocolate, but it's not overwhelmingly powdery in the opening stages, but very dark, almost comes off like there's a little smoky texture here as well. This is very interesting. Yes, I'm getting this smoky texture, cacao, and like both worlds of iris are colliding, at least from what I've experienced. So I guess multiple, the powdery, the earthiness, the makeup baggy. I'm getting a lot. It's a lot going on here, man. This is really, really, really good. Golly. I'll say this off my first initial experience for 502. This is the most interesting, the most interesting iris fragrance experience for me since the very first time that I smelled Dior Homme Parfum. And I call that niche designer. This is very interesting. I'm super duper intrigued. This is really different. This is unlike any other iris based fragrance that I have smelled. I'm talking about like standing alone type vibe. Yes, the cacao, the iris. I wonder what these other darker notes or accords, and textures and layers. What is this? This is not going to be for everybody. I wouldn't deem this to be mass appealing like your Givenchy Gentlemen's that have the iris like the EDP. No. Or Reserve Privé. No. I wouldn't even put it along the lines of even the Dior Homme Intense. More so leaning towards the Parfum, because that's a very dark iris and leathery style of a scent. But the iris in here and the cacao are doing something that I just haven't experienced before. This is incredible. This is incredible. All right, so let's go to the notes. I'm very curious to see what Bon Parfumeur's Iris Cartagena, love the name, 502, what this thing has to offer. My God. All right, so let's get to these are the official notes from the website. They called it the olfactory pyramid, which it is, but it's very, very dope. Okay, so here we go. Up top, you get Antilles rum, West African cacao, Petitgrain mandarin up top. In the heart, Moroccan iris, Indian sandalwood, vanilla, and American cedar. I bet that's where that dryness is starting to come into play. Well, that's what's a dry wood. But listen to these base notes: leather, animalic, smoky, tobacco, tar, tonka bean, leathery, a leather note. Oh, they break it down. Okay. A leather note that comes off animalic, smoky, tobacco-ish, and tar-like. Tonka bean, vanilla, powdery, and almondy. And cashmere, I love you. Woody, earthy, and violet. So I love how they break it down. The top, the heart, and the base, but in the base, they kind of let you know what it is. That's a very interesting. I've never really seen that before. Yes, it is. and I picked up the smoke immediately. This is great. If you're a fan of niche perfumery, if you're a fan of iris, if you're a fan of wanting to experience something new, something different, something that's not being repetitive out here from some of our favorite designer houses and niche houses, here you go. Now, I haven't smelled every iris fragrance in the world. Somebody out there might be watching and say, hey, I've experienced this, that, and the third. I got you. But for me, and I love iris, some of the fragrances that come to mind is the Dior Homme Intense and Parfum and Original DNAs, the Givenchy Gentleman line that's full of iris, Prada L'Homme Intense, Business Over Pleasure and Evening Mystique from Zaharoff in collaborations with TLTG Reviews. That has some really earthy irises in those as well. This is every iris that I've ever experienced in one, with a beautiful powdery chocolate cacao. Beautiful. And then you get this leather in here that is giving off that smoke. I'm getting that smoky, almost animalic tone to this. This is going to be great for fall evenings and in the winter time. I'm going to say early evening, nighttime for the fall. Anytime during the winter when it's colder out, but this is something different. This is special. I was gonna say this is borderline special, but off my first impressions, this is special. Yeah, man, it's drying down. The iris and the cacao really dancing with this smoky. The leather is really starting to show up. This is not a stinky leather. It's not an old man leather to my nose. It is not. It's very complimentary. The vanilla is making itself known to my nose, because I'm telling you, I'm going through an experience, first time, real time here, with this style of an iris fragrance. This is incredible stuff. Listen, I usually don't go, and I'm going to do it, and I know some of y'all are going to be like, what? I'm not going to give it a 10 out of a 10. Now, again, this is personal preference. This is just where I'm at. This is where I am in my journey, and I am really, really feeling this fragrance. I have to wear it out into the real world, and I will soon. This is the perfect time of year. I will say this. This is the best from the house that I've experienced, and I love what I have from the house thus far. 902, 601, 004, beautiful, great fragrances. But this is different. This is a unique take. As this dries down, it's just something special about this that suits me. Me. That's what we're talking about with the preference here. This is incredible stuff. But I'm going to give this a 9.7 out of 10. Yes, in my first impressions. I'm going to go 9.7 out of a 10. That's what I'm going to do. This stuff is awesome. Do not blind buy this. Sample this if samples are available. I will have the information for this fragrance in the description of this video. I'm not sure if samples are available. I'm just looking on the website right now. I don't see where it's something that is available. Yeah, I'm not. So look, they have discovery sets, but this fragrance in particular, it seems like they may have a 30 ml or even maybe a 30 ml. That's the smallest for purchase here. Now these are a step up in price from the original series from the Bon Parfumers. Those run, I think, $150 or less. But on the website here, these are $220. These are $220, so a step up in the class and everything. The packaging, the bottle style, you can tell that they really went as high quality as they sought out to do with the breakdown this line. I wonder what the other three smell like. The other three have to be incredible as well. And some of the names of them, you have Napa Tuberosa, Bois Narcotique Intense, and Cur Sahib. Those are the other three names from this Les Extrait line. But this 502 right here is outstanding. 9.7 out of a 10. A beautiful, complex, not everyday iris experience here. You want something different? You want something unique? Get your nose on this as soon as you can. I am going to be a weapon when I wear this out. The way that I'm going to dress this up, I can see myself in an all black, nice, warm coat, sweater probably underneath, some nice slacks, some nice shoes. We're not doing sneakers with these. We're doing some nice shoes or maybe some nice boots or something along, my choice of, cap or Scully. Just depends on what the vibe is. That's just where my mind takes me. So I don't want to ramble on and on and make this video longer than what it already is. But for first impressions, this is one of the better fragrances that I've experienced this year in 2024. The best of the house thus far for me, and Bon Parfumeur has beautiful fragrances that I've experienced and I really enjoy. But this is great. From the house of Bon Parfumeur, we have Iris Cartagena 502. 502. You will be hearing a lot more about this fragrance in the coming months, especially as we get a little bit more cooler, a little bit more colder, date nights and things like that in the cold. I love for me and my wife to step out when it's cold and going out for a date night. Just one of our dopest experiences, just going out on that cold and layering up, dressing up, going out and chilling and having a good time, keeping each other warm and having some good company. This is going to be something for sure. Wow. Bon Parfumeur, Iris Cartagena 502. Excellent, unique Iris fragrance experience. Wow. All right. So that's going to wrap up today's video. Let me know, have any of you guys experienced this? Have you heard of this? Are you intrigued? Are you interested? I'm telling you, it's one, and straight to parfum concentration. I don't know what the full performance is like, but I would like to think that this is not going to be a problem performing. I would like to think that it's not. God, that is amazing. That is amazing, but not for everybody. It's not for everybody. So sample. But let me know what you guys have experienced. Any more questions that you guys have, let me know down below and we can chop it up for sure. So thank you again to my friends over from the house of Bon Parfumeur. I have not smelled anything thus far that has not been really good. That 502 is fire. That is a great fragrance, and I look forward to getting to know it a lot more in the coming weeks and months as we are in the fall and transitioning to the winter seasons for sure. All right, so until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only. Splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world, yes, it's exactly where you are going to get back. That is facts. Believe that. Worry about yourself. Work on yourself before you can start trying to point fingers and dictating this and that. All my kids, they ready for me to come back out. So let's go. All right. Peace, y'all. Splacker. And we'll see y'all on the next day. Splacker up, splacker down. Splacker that thing all around. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. That means I'm talking too much. Peace.